So I got me a new gaming computer. It has the i7
Ooh.
processing.
This is not your normal discussion where we talk about the hard topics uncensored and unfiltered. This is not your normal discussion where we talk about the hard topics uncensored and unfiltered. This is not your normal discussion.
Can the people hear us?
No.
Can the people hear us?
But they can hear y'all or us.
Hola, amigo.
Now we're there.
Hola, amigo.
Now we're there. Hey y'all, it's Nina. You're Sally Cat.
Mm. And hey, it's your boy Tris, bringing you the last bits of freedom and bliss in this here American apocalypse.
Ooh, I want that mask. Send it to me when you're done.
Okay.
It reminds me of the Weeping Angels.
From Doctor Who, yeah.
Yep.
From Doctor Who, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm. And congratulations. Mm. Okay. Mm. Little runny pet.
Um, I've been racking those A's.
Okay.
So yes, your girl been making hundreds and nineties. So sticking it in the A area. This coming up week is my last week for this modern. So it's 5 weeks. You got Monday through Thursday. You gotta learn everything, and then by Monday, you get quizzed. So this
Mm.
coming up week, Tuesday I got quiz, and then Thursday I got my exam.
Okay.
Also, your girl over here, who is an MA, because I'm going to class for it.
Mm.
So they want you to be in that mindset of being an MA, because by the end of this program, I should be a RMA, which is a registered medical assistant.
Okay.
But it's MA week, so when you guys go to the doctors and those people that be checking you in or bring you to the back, say thank you, appreciate them because hey, you gotta learn this stuff quickly, fast. You're learning as much as a nurse.
Mm.
So yeah, so that definitely say thank you. And just to let y'all know some facts, every 7 years, your body is a whole complete new body. That means every cell has been replaced in your body, including your heart, everything. Number two, every 5 years, there is new medical finding that has to be updated that we have to relearn because they be changing it up. That's why everything is in Latin. because Latin don't change. It's a dead language. They don't really add anything. So you know how the English dictionary they add new words to it every couple years.
Hmm.
They don't do that in the medical field because of that. So everybody knows everything at the same time. So if you go to a different country, blood is going to be blood in Latin. It ain't going to change. So
Mm, mm, okay. It was a good sign. This has been a pretty, interesting week thus far. Start off on the more tumultuous side. Been kind of going back and forth with my mom over religious stuff and her not liking some of the things I've been saying about not thinking that like everything that she believes is necessarily something I gotta believe. She doesn't like that. So we've been beefing over that. But on a positive side, me and my team have been canvassing outside of Comic Con for the past couple of days. We're doing it all this week. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go. Yes, it's going for
really,
another couple of days.
I was
We've been
supposed to go to
killing
New
it.
York.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Yeah.
supposed to, but I'm going to Dallas instead.
Oh, okay. When is it hit in Dallas?
A concert.
Okay. For who?
Um, this singer from Sistar, which is a Korean K-pop.
Okay.
She's a solo artist now,
Mm,
so I get to go see her. She only has like 3 or 4 concerts in the U.S., and the
okay.
closest one is one in Dallas.
All right, girl, have fun. But
I
yeah.
am because I booked me a nice hotel, and I'm
Mm,
flying.
treat yourself. You
Oh
going
yeah.
with Tristan? Dudley?
Mhm.
All right, y'all have fun. Y'all turn up. The kids coming or they stay home babysit?
They stay at home.
Okay, all right. Enjoy yourself.
Oh, and Annabelle is going to be in a performance coming in December.
Okay, let it. Well, you gotta take a video of that.
Oh, duh. I got to. It's her first one.
All
So,
right.
ballet. She's actually in ballet, and
Mm.
Jack is in gymnastics. So,
Ooh, okay.
if look, I drop him off thinking he's gonna come home and be like zonked out. No, he
Mm.
comes home like re-energized. I'm like, what the hell, kid? And he's like, this is what I do, and he's like running around like somebody just gave him candy, and he's flipping and jumping off and flipping, and he's like, ta-da! And I'm like, can you go to bed?
Well, I'm glad that they're like turning up and they're having fun and they're performing. That sounds amazing. But yeah, just it's been great for the team working Comic Con, and the past 2 days because one of our people who works for us, one of my coworkers slash people that be leading, they were able to get badges from people coming out of Comic Con. So he was able to go to Comic Con for the first time, and he got another badge today at the end of his shift, and he gave it to the other person who was their first time going into Comic Con. So it's great to see the team succeed, and it's great to see them hold each other down and like really treat each other like family. So I'm loving it.
That's good.
Hmm. Hmm. Other than
That's
that,
because a lot of
was
people believe that FEMA is not getting enough funds like they're supposed to, and that they're mad at um, Vice President Harris for donating money to another country, and it's a hot mess. And I'm sorry, at the end, but see, the thing is that at the end of the day, she's still a vice president. She's not the president. So he probably made the decision, signed it, and she was just happened to be the PR team for it. But and even FEMA is like, yeah, we have gotten this amount, a lot more than what Trump is saying, President Trump was saying. So yeah, that's because he believes that he is. And see, the thing is that the only reason why his range was good was the fact that Obama, because you gotta remember, even when you get into office, most of the policies that have been signed in by the previous president has not gone into effect yet. So you could either come into a great term because of the previous president, or you could come into a shitty term and try to fix it because of a previous president. Whatever. I got low sugar cookies.
mm,
Are you leaving?
well, I was gonna say multiple things could be both true, mix of truth, and also just bold-faced lies at the same time. Like on one hand, like the whole like Republicans have been defunding FEMA for a while now, and they've been able to do it because of the lies they've been telling. Think about it, back in Obama's day, they were talking about how FEMA's gonna have death camps, people gonna be rounded up, and so they've been fear mongering on FEMA for a while, helping them to what you call it, defund it, and not have to respond as much to natural disasters, especially in keeping with their belief in not doing anything about climate change. And then on the flip side, it's not the same money that could go to FEMA, but we are spending billions of dollars in complicit and in support of a genocide that is verging an entire regional war as Israel also spreads into Lebanon. And you know, you can't
See,
bribe your way through a genocide trying to win an election while the other man's saying, yes, we're going to do that genocide. But at the same time, too, we feel morally righteous about it. You can't say, we are morally mixed about the genocide, but we will still support it in Israel no matter what? So it's a lot of things that, like, we need to.
no,
We,
what gets me is that
mhm.
we owe trillions of dollars to China. China could basically go, hey, we want our money now, and they will owe USA. But the crazy thing is that we can still give money to them when something happens to them. We're giving them their money back, and they're getting interest off of that because it's the money that they loan us, anyways. I think, unfortunately, I think we should just keep our money to ourselves and have people go to these places and bring support instead of going, okay, you know what? You're about to be in a war. Let us give you some money.
Also, like, we need more.
Because
I would say we need more humanitarian aid, and we need we can easily say we should stop supporting war, but like, what is the point of the CIA? It is to do war and destabilize governments, and like we spent the entire 50s and 60s taking out communist leaders, and taking out like the non fascistic, non super fundamentalist leaders of a lot of these Muslim countries, and then
But my
installing more
thing
fanatical
is that,
people, and then being like, oh look, Islam is a fanatical religion. Like that's not who we wanted in there in the first place.
but see, my thing is that we we as the people like to complain and keep saying that, oh, the government works for the people. When we say, hey, we don't like this, you're using our money this way. We don't like that. We want our money to go to this, but they're supposed to work for us. But they're allowed to, a, give themselves raises. They're allowed to put whatever they want into the agenda. They put other big corporate companies before us, yet they're supposed to be working for the people. That is why the whole reason why we even got United States the way it is because it's supposed to be the land of the free, supposed to be helping your fellow people.
Not that, not that laugh. Well, that was your laugh. Oh, I was like, what in the ventriloquist? The nigga, all of them had slaves. Like,
They all had, and you know what? The worst thing is that when
you know, it's crazy.
we stopped,
Go ahead, go ahead,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. I was just gonna say, you
Okay,
know, what's crazy. No, I was just gonna say, just a small point, and then you go. I was like, I can see why people hate Hamilton, even though I love it. But it is funny to think. At one hand, we're talking about these rapid slave owners, and they were saying, nigga, for real. If there is any connection, I could imagine going off in Lin-Manuel's head when making Hamilton. It was like, you know what? Rap has a lot of uses of the N word, and they were saying a lot of the N word while they were zoning N words. Go ahead, E. Go ahead. It just came to mind.
no, like I got upset because Columbus Day,
Mm-hmm.
it's a federal holiday, but it's also called Indigenous Day. I don't care. Not that I don't care. I don't mind Indigenous Day, but hold on.
Okay.
Columbus landed in Puerto Rico first.
Mm-hmm.
He messed up and fucked over the indigenous Puerto Ricans that were there first.
Mm-hmm.
So
Transnational
I
people.
think Columbus should be changed into indigenous Puerto Ricans. That's just my idea because that's where he landed first. Yeah. But the thing is, I don't get no I don't get my own casino. I don't get my own land. I don't get no extra money. I still got to pay for taxes. I'm 11%.
I was gonna say, yeah. Plus, you know, a lot of natives they still get a lot of indigenous people still get fucked over regardless of whatever incentives some of them might
But
get.
they
Like
still
a lot of
get,
people's on reservations, a lot of people disappear or sexually abused and have no legal recourse to hold the people who are doing shit
but they also don't
accountable.
want people in their business too.
Hmm. Yeah, from all the assimilate. Like, listen, like a lot. Like, listen. This is why we gotta start holding these people accountable because they've gotten away with murder, and then look at us and be like, "Why are you so poor? Why are you so fucked over? Why are you so poor?" Bitch, it's you. It's your people. It's your ancestors. But I even learned it from you. You took everything from me, and then you asked me, "Why don't I have anything?" You look at me like I'm begging when you stole everything. But no, like, is listen. I need because think about it. Let's say Kamal's get in, right? And like, let's say Trump, he goes to jail, whatever. And these racist people still gonna be racist, but also they're still gonna like the Democrats are still gonna give us Cop City. The only thing is we won't also have The Handmaid's Tale implemented at the same time,
Hmm.
while also like rights way. Like we're seeing like more far right shit taking over, especially across Europe. Like I think Italy just like got rid of like surrogacy laws to keep gay couples from being able to give it to their own kids and everything like that. So like, we gotta pay attention to what's happening around the world and see how easily that can happen here too. Because again, we're less than a month away from seeing if we'll be implementing Project 2025. Italy. Oh, Italy. Italy just passed a law, like making surrogacy from outside of the state illegal. So as a way to keep gay couples from being able to give birth. Yeah. So these are like
Oh,
the
okay.
same type of things people complain with IVF out here. Yeah, and there's a lot of far right shit happening.
Guess
It's
what?
very easy to come here too. Yeah. The D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D,
Reaper.
the I, the D. Is that what we're talking? The D, the D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the
Diddy.
I. Okay.
Rapper Diddy. Eminem was slick on that one.
mm,
He
they
spelled
put it on the
rapper.
hit. Mm-hmm.
He spelled rapper, but he forgot the D, so it spells raper or raper, and then it says, then he goes, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, is that the great evil you're about to mention next? Oh. Oh.
Okay, my thing is that is hilarious that he was up there on stage, kind of like swaying to music. Yet he was getting on Vice President Harris about having music at her rallies and dancing.
Yeah. Essentially. I don't see why he don't just come out to some Tom McDonald or some Sexy Red. Can you hear me? Mm. This mask do kind of go hard though. Yeah, I got this one. Let me show you the other one I just got.
I like that.
It's similar vibes, but it goes. I don't know if it goes harder. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna put the phone down.
So while he's talking about that, my dumb butt had an ear infection, went and got a flu shot, got blood drawn, then went and got a COVID shot and the hepatitis B shot all in one day. I got
Damn.
sick. I love that. Hey, that
Mm.
was creepier. Make sure that I have an ear infection. Just kidding. Do it like sep- do it different times because my body was already fighting bacterial infection. So it's already fighting the ear infection, which was really bad, that half my face was hurting. And it's the second time in about a month that I got the ear infection. And the flu shot even though the flu shot is a dead virus, you can still get side effects just because of it, because your body is fighting to understand it, so it have that army ready for when you do actually get one that will multiply. Same thing with the COVID shot, but the COVID shot and the hepatitis B, your arm will be sore, but the COVID shot you can get flu-like symptoms. So my body ached. It felt like a bus landed on me from the front
Mm.
up. Yes. Um, a Regina. That's what it felt like. A Regina hit. I know I got my pen over there, but but no, but I couldn't even. I had runny nose. I still got pretty bad cough. So my whole body, like I still went to school. I dragged my butt to class when it got it done. I'm like, I am not miss. I want my been there every single day, haven't missed an attendance certificate. I don't care. It's a piece of paper that said, yeah, you made it. That jobs don't really care. But guess what? This chick does. Did she
Look what?
freeze? Oh,
Is there a ghost to her? She trying to
is the
listen.
girl still there?
She's like, "Oh, I live here."
What?
Um,
Oh, you know that girl be coming sometimes.
we got time for it.
You want to see what I got? That's cute though.
What? Mm, not y'all about to do this back and forth. Not this battle. Not y'all about to do this.
But mine sparkles though. And then
mm,
I got my onesie,
mm, not nothing about the battle.
and then I got a robe.
Not y'all doing this now.
Oh, let me go to my living room and get my other Hello Kitty.
Not this. If y'all don't know, this is the Hello Kitty segment of the show, where they
So this is
show the
my new
new
bug.
Hello Kitty.
I don't know. Good.
I'm gonna have to costume Hello Kitty just to compete in this motherfucking challenge that y'all do every week. Mm.
So I even got Hello Kitty socks. Yeah, but
Mhm.
this is mine though.
What? Mm.
Oh,
Oh.
is it from Razor?
Mm.
Oh,
With the
okay.
butt.
I got the one from Razor. Oh, so I have this one. I don't know if y'all saw it before, but that's the one I got right now. And then I have that one. Sorry, my desk is a hot mess. Hold on, let me
Y'all
go
need to
one
get
more
this
thing.
Hello Kitty sponsorship because this is madness. Is that trash bags? Listen, I I got a coworker who would love seeing all of your hauls.
I'm actually turning my closet into a Hello Kitty shrine. But
Jesus.
it's from 2024.
Damn.
I mean, not 2020, 2020. So
Mm.
this is the Olympic team.
She's from the cursed year. Okay.
So that's that. Y'all already seen my carpet, my Hello Kitty carpet. Where's Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
Beetlejuice?
Stop
Where's
saying
Beetlejuice?
it.
I don't see it from your computer. No.
No.
But do you
Are
see
you
mine?
summoning him? Oh, I see him.
No, your computer don't go that.
Yeah,
Girl.
wait. You gotta
Buddy,
turn.
buddy, 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 buddy everywhere. Buddy, buddy,
Yeah.
buddy, buddy, buddy everywhere. Oh,
Oh.
do you love him
Is,
as much as I do?
not sure about to switch from Hello Kitty to a Beetlejuice
What
battle.
happened? What happened? Oh, you do love him?
What? No. She's what? Mm.
Let me
She's.
show you something really cute. Ready? Wink.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wink. This is a Scentsy Buddy, and his scent goes here. So this is one of our fall. But the one that I
Mm.
really, really like is ready? Oh,
Oh. Yeah.
let me show
Remember.
you.
Remember me. They can't hear you? Did you touch something on the computer when you got up? Ooh, I heard that one though. Boom!
Howdy ho.
Mm.
They still can't hear you? Hey.
Did it only did it start when you get up? When you got up? Maybe you moved something when you was getting stuff.
When you got Beetlejuice?
I mean, just talk through it or just talk right now so you can hear. Let this man rest.
So that's that. Nothing? No, he said everybody is low, kind of low.
Mm.
Hold on. No, I still can't hear y'all. I mean, still can't hear you. Are you mute by accident? Did you have a microphone that you were using?
Hey, wake
Are we
up, wake
just
up, wake up. Can you hear me? Okay. Why are you trying to investigate? What?
no? It's either you or Tristan, or it's one of us being frozen.
Yeah, that was your dream.
The one that did my face.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. As One Direction blasts in the background, and we're trying to figure this out. Nina, let me ask you in the meantime, what are your thoughts on the whole Liam Payne, unfortunate passing, possible, self-ending, possible pushing event?
I mean, first of all, I want to say that it's sad that he passed away because it was at young. Um,
We, oh, Nina, I can't hear Nina now. Yeah, cause I'm like, I don't know if Nina can hear me saying that I can't hear her, but she's going. Yeah, I'm saying I can't hear her either. I don't know if she can hear us saying we can't hear her.
what? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I know why. My phone connected to the car.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all right, this is what I would say. Basically, it is sad that he died because
Hmm.
he was still young. I think anybody under the age of like 70 is young to die, unless it's some health
Yeah.
reason. But he, I think, is foul play because there's no way you just go from the third floor and be like, you know what? This is how I want to commit suicide today. I'm just gonna go for the balcony. Hold on. But normally, if somebody's gonna commit suicide like that, they're gonna probably do it a bigger, have a bigger audience, especially if they're that famous.
Yeah, I think he was just erratic and like he went out. Yeah. Cause I mean, he's like people have been talking about how he's been crashing out lately, and
But they even
especially.
said that he wrote a letter to his 10-year-old, uh,
Mm, damn.
to his 10-year-old self, and
Jeez, what happened back then?
yeah,
Not chicken nuggets. Where's this coming from? Oh, I like chicken nuggets are great. Why? No, like that. What did he say in the letter to his 10-year-old self?
he's so he said, "Dear 10-year-old Liam, get ready. It's about to get a little bumpy. Cherish every moment with your loved ones right now, as there's only a few more family holidays to enjoy. Life is about to turn surreal." The singer told his younger self that something magical was going to happen when he turned 14. And he wasn't talking about puberty. He was talking about the X factor
Yeah.
and meeting the future mother of his child. He promised his 10-year-old self it's all going to work out. You are now famous, and it feels like you peaked way too early, you cocky little bugger, but you have barely even started yet. Take it down a notch and remember it's a marathon, not a sprint. Let me tell you this. This isn't even base camp. He also said that life, uh, that he'll feel like giving up, but he would meet four other guys and live a life you'd barely imagine. Talking about the band. And then he's like, stay at heart, even though it's gonna there's chaos of fame. And then he's like, then it will end for a time, and you will be left with nothing but the steering wheel. It will feel scary. You will like you're alone, but you're not. You're about to start a totally new journey with the most amazing person you met so far, your son Bear. Um, just to let you know, he shares his 7-year-old son Bear with his ex partner, Cheryl Cole. Um, he also told his 10-year-old self, don't doubt yourself at this dad thing. Just look at all the things you learn along the way, and surely that must mean you have a lot to give. Be grateful and try to remember every day you're doing something you love that took 10 years to build. He said, stop with the self doubt. You'll be fine. Give mom, dad, and all the family a big hug from me. And that was what his letter said. But it's just sad that he died so young. Even Henry Styles' mom posted a tribute to Liam, and huh? Yes, Harry Styles. What did I say? It's Harry.
I hate
Uh,
y'all.
but what?
Continue.
It says H
No,
A R R Y, right, Harry?
just yes, you too. I don't stop it, but continue.
Sorry, I tried my best, y'all. I learned
Yes, you.
English in Louisiana and the Boondocks, so
Mm,
forgive my English.
it's it's both sad, but also I do also feel sad for I don't remember her name. There's an ex of his that recently came out and made some allegations against him and even wrote a whole book about that relationship. And who's to know what really happened? But I mean, if his recent behavior before everything or leading up to everything is any sign, she probably went through a very tumultuous time with him. And I do want us to both be able to balance mourning someone who's passed who means a lot to people, also giving space to potential victims who, went through hell because of them. We know a lot of rock stars and a lot of people in Hollywood and in the celebrity sphere have tumultuous relationships and, take their partners for granted and take, their demons out on their partners. And I do still want people, even the possible P diddlers out there, to understand you don't have to be the monster in private who crashes out and burns out and blows out. Like, even if you're not going to get the love and acclaim of people if they see the true side of you, you should still want to evolve and be better for your kids, for the people in your life, and for yourself. Like, you know, back in the day, we might not have known all the details about these celebrities and what they were really doing or how wild they were going. But a decade or two have passed, and if they actually worked on themselves versus just goddamn, goddamn, and they actually worked on themselves versus blowing up, and you know they, they might, you know, be on a different path in life and actually be able to reach out to other people and be somebody who's inspirational again. Like, these people do a lot of wild shit, and the whole idea of rehabilitation recompense is you make up for the mistakes you make, and not everyone has to love you for it, but you know that your life is your life to live, and that you're trying to live it and end on a better path than whatever wrongs you may have done in the meantime. So I want this, especially in this age of uncovering who was at Diddy parties, and exposing the monsters and predators, and of course they're only going to try and hide even more. You know, this we don't need everyone crashing out like Liam. We need people to assess the life they've lived and recognize they have family and kids who depend on them, and decide to change and be better people, you know, to not just have their legacy end as, what could have been.
Mm.
Stop. Stop. uh, no, it's a Queen P said, can't nobody hear her no ways at this moment. Nina, any other thought?
Not really. My biggest thing is that I know I notice kind of I'm not knocking anybody. If you got hurt, you got hurt. Uh, you know, but I noticed that when especially famous people when they pass away, then all these people come out the woodworks and say, "Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, huh? But that's what I'm saying is that what I noticed, especially like when Michael passed away, then a couple people tried to come out and say, "Oh, but he molested me." Um, and it's already been proven that that a lot of those people that accused him was not truthful about it. Um, but that's one of the things I do notice. That's why I said I'm not saying your pain, your it happened to you, it happened to you. But for those that are using it just to get that last minute of fame for it, it's really and especially little bear Liam's son Bear, they've been keeping him out of the spotlight since he was born. And now media is trying to get photos, trying to add more yes. His mama even told the media, just please respect his death. You know, respect my son. Leave my kid out of it, basically. Um, which is understandable because, like I said, when things happen that are not, people rather root for you when you're down and hurt. They'll root for you because they want to be in that spotlight with you. Then when you're up, they're begging to be your friend then. But when you're down, they're not your true friend. They usually just want something because you're ready. How much lower can you get? You're gonna be desperate for friends then.
Mhm.
So
I mean,
everybody has a piece of that pie.
I just to add one addendum, like on one hand, like I would say Michael Jackson is a good example of like the people who come out the woodwork when you're dead and gone. Although you like, even though I don't believe he, did the worst to those kids, I do believe it was very stupid choice to continue to do the things he was doing when clearly it was bringing him legal problems. But I think the other flip side of that is like we see with the Diddy case, sometimes the only time people are willing to believe something about such a beloved person that people really like go ham and like berate your life for if you say anything bad about is once they're finally down. Like sometimes we're only willing to believe a victim or the multitude of victims if
When they're
we're all
children.
kicking him when he's down because now we have the evidence. Now we see the flood of people. Now we're seeing how stories match and corroborate, and we're seeing behavior that matches. And it's like, oh yeah, let's get him. Like, cause yeah, now they don't have the same power they did, which is
But
like
see, the thing is that with P Diddy, people were kind of like sliding it into their music. What he was doing for years is that we just didn't listen or we didn't
hmm
understand at a time, and now all this stuff is coming out, and it's like that makes sense.
hmm
Oh, and it even Diddy, there are some lyrics where it's like
Mm-hmm.
He was basically telling us what he was doing. And
Yeah.
he probably fed off of that because he was say, hey, this is the kind of person I am. And we're all like, oh, this song is jamming. And we're, bopping. He's making all this
Mm-hmm.
money off of his truth. And it's okay because, he said it. He said it in a slick way, but he said it.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's, oh, everybody is okay with it because they like his music. They like his songs. And now it's like, why? Because even Usher was at his place when he was like 10 years old, and he was saying that I no, he signed into Diddy at 10. He probably did go to the party or whatever at 13, but he went to Diddy camp. And
The Flavor King.
an interview he did not too long ago, he was like, before Diddy got caught, he was like, I would never let my kids go to a Diddy camp. And then
He did
that makes
let
more
Justin Bieber
sense of
though.
why Justin Bieber's the way he is. Because even if there was an interview where there's an interview where Diddy was like, uh not Diddy, but Diddy was like, hey, I've been trying to reach out to your people so we can hang out. And Bieber was like, um, do you want my number? And Diddy's like, yeah, give it to me. And he's like, it's 555 555. Like, yes. And I'm
I mean,
sorry, but
yeah,
who wants a little kid's number like that? Like, if you
Diddy.
working with the kid, you already got his number or you got his manager money number. If you want to make you hang out with somebody, you talk to the manager. The manager got the schedule. Especially if you're a rising artist, you ain't gonna remember if you have a doctor appointment in the next hour, or if you're supposed to be at the studio, or you're supposed to be flying somewhere. You got a concert or rehearsal. That's what a manager is for, is to manage what is going on in your everyday life. So for Dean to not be able to reach out to his people, and then all that makes a lot more sense of why he was on so much drugs. He was self-destructing himself. And somebody said that Yummy, the song Yummy, was
Oh,
actually about Diddy's parties. Um,
Justin Bieber. You know,
he has
girl,
a
you got
song.
that
It's
yummy,
me,
yummy,
yummy, yummy, yummy.
yummy, yummy. Yeah.
You got that
Oh,
yummy, yummy. Yes, he was talking. Apparently, he was talking about. That's
but
apparently
but
that.
Nina, to go back to what we were saying about how, you know, about kicking people when they're down or multiple people jumping on it. Notice that, even with everything that was coming out with the allegations and the lawsuits, and even with him settling it with Cassie, like quick fast, there was still a lot of people who was loudly denying it up until Cassie's video. The
Mhm.
video that Diddy held onto from the hotel of him chasing her down and throwing things at her and throwing around and beating on her. Until that video came out, people were still willing to sing the praises of believing Diddy and not believing victims. So like, it is that thing of like, on one hand, some people will come out and try and get a quick money grab, but the ponder like, it's safer to believe victims and find evidence and see who is for real and who isn't. But it's
Mhm.
safer to believe them initially just for the sake of believing them enough to do the deep investigation and seeing what's the likelihood.
Yes.
Because like so many people are willing to just not believe victims for the sake of protecting men, and it's because like you know we don't really want to discuss what these dynamics are like or how much of this really exists in society, because then we would have to really look at what our laws look like, what rehabilitation looks like, what justice for victims looks like, and we would rather just only think of the monster on the street that is like doing this that's not us versus like how commonplace this can actually be in a lot of industries and a lot of households.
But see, for me, I think there should be like an amount, like give the family 4 days to grieve, to put his body in the ground at least, and then come out with whatever you want instead of just jumping into the whole, oh, he's dead now, let me go and go
Well,
say I just think that for the
mhm,
family's sake, because some of these people have, before they died, had kids. Those kids are not at fault for the way their parents
yeah.
were, or that's why I said just give them that little, just a couple days. Let them at least bury their dead, and then come at them.
So not to say Liam Payne is anywhere like a Henry Kissinger or a like a Dick Cheney. I don't think Dick Cheney's that, but like or
I'm
George
just
W.
saying
Bush.
people in like
Hmm.
even every day. I'm just saying, because
I
what
would,
end up happening,
yeah.
especially with famous people, is that a lot of times the kids, and I'm talking about like the kids, the
Hmm.
family itself, is a lot of times they get the circus of media people, they get the circus of everybody want to know what everything right there then,
Hmm.
and they're dealing with a death of a person.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, before they're even their body's barely cold, they're hearing, oh, this person abused me, that person. I'm not saying that it's wrong
Hmm.
that or that it's wrong that they are accusing, but what I'm saying is, give that family just a couple days, let them breathe, put the body in the ground, because they're already dealing with so much, and especially a lot of times these people they they're they die when we less expect it. And I'm
Hmm.
not saying like, oh, heart attack, but what I'm saying is a lot of these times they're either dying from medication, suicide, and their family have no clue till they see it on TV.
Hmm. There's an element, like for example, I was sitting at work in the mall, and I overheard a family trying to look up pictures of, the body with the brain splat and everything. I haven't seen it, but I figured out what they're talking about. Queen, yes, Queen Petey. You always be seeing the bodies like you, you Frankenstein up in here. Stop, stop. But no, I was over here in the family trying to see the pictures, the uncensored joy. So I get it on one hand, the family sees too much, but like also with like I said, his ex that claims like abusive relationship or the grooming, she's also getting attacked by like the hordes of loyal fans. And think about One Direction fans, that's a lot of. They was making fanfics. Those are some diehard fans. Like so, and the same level of like, you don't want the family to get the smoke. On one hand, sometimes funerals and death is used to like paper over somebody's image last minute, as like, oh, let's respect the dead. And then on the flip side, sometimes the victims are silenced to help with that painting over. So it's a delicate balance of not berating the family, especially if the family wasn't really complicit in like trying to cover up things, although sometimes they are, but also trying to hold back the people trying to silence the victims so that they can remember and then continue to remember their people fondly without and still listen to music without having to think about the
Because
about the
I'm
terrible
not
things.
saying I'm not saying just let's make Lee. I'm just using Liam. Let's
Mm-hmm.
make Liam this great, wonderful person. He never did anything wrong, any of that. What I'm saying is, eh, let the family hurry up and bury him
Mm-hmm.
and come out. Like, okay, he got buried 5 seconds ago. Yeah, that motherfucker did this to me. This is what happened, and this is this and this and this.
Ooh. You know what I was gonna say? one
I
other
love
thing.
that.
What was that? Ooh, not back to that.
I gotta get two more this week. They have it at Second and
Mhm.
Charles, and I saw a whole bunch of them. So my smart butt hid them,
Mhm.
so that way I can go back and get them.
Mm.
No, they didn't. I checked. I check weekly. I'm like, oh, do I
Okay.
have enough money? Yep.
Weekly. You've been hiding this thing for weeks, girl. Good luck.
Oh no, they're still there.
I don't say
And
you better
there's
hope
even Sailor
nobody.
Moon one and my neighbor Totoro that I
You
hid.
better hope nobody watching right now lives in their area. They gonna go and get that shit for spite. But let me say one more thing about the Liam thing, just to wrap it up. There was this video that Illuminati did as like a podcast, that's like helpful on this type of subject, talking about Diddy. And one common point that they kept coming across was talking about the importance of humanizing Diddy and what he did, not for the sake of trying to excuse it, but for the sake of understanding how could a person become like this and do these things, so that we can avoid that and like
But
we can like basically not continue to nurture that. And I feel like, especially as pervasive as abuse or grooming or other things are in society still to this day, it's a human. We need to humanize it more, and not in the sense of excusing it, but in the sense of like really talking about it and really like recognizing the reality of it and the pervasiveness of it, so that we don't continue to exacerbate that. So that like, because again, there's elements of culture that like does either normalize that or does try to excuse it or does try to, you know, it is what it is or that's the way it is, or like let's sweep under the rug versus like having real discussions so that that's something we can recognize the harm of, because a lot of things is just like, hey, that's it, that's what happened, that's it is what it is, this is why it happened, but it's not really discuss of you know why that leads to so many hurt
but
feelings and so much
you do know that
imbalances. Say again.
like go ahead. Prince, before he passed away, he
Hmm.
was talking about how the music industry is,
Hmm.
and that he took all his masters and everything from Warner's after fighting years to get them. Um, and then apparently, and I'm only bringing this up because of the whole conspiracy of Jay Z and Beyonce um, thing going on. But apparently, right before it was only 2 years on the date when he died of when he was able to retrieve all his masters.
Hmm.
And it just happened that he signed his last album, 20, I think it's called 2020 or something like that, to uh to Jay-Z streaming Tidal. I don't know if it's still around, but apparently Prince signed a contract with Jay-Z to let him have Tidal on his streaming for only 90 days. What ended up happening was Prince passed away, he had the whole Prince's whole not album, but whole library, his whole collection on Tidal, which Prince did not approve of, because he already asked Prince, and that's when Prince was like, "Oh, no, 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 no." But even in a song that Jay Z did with uh Remy and somebody else,
Hmm.
one of the lyrics is that he got um he got Prince masters, and there's no way they're going anywhere but up, because they made so much money off of having Prince masters on his streaming site, because it wasn't nowhere else. Prince
Was it?
wouldn't. He took it from all the other streaming sites.
I'm surprised Prince would do that, just considering, again, say what you will about Jay Z or Beyonce and whether or not you like them or respect them, but we've seen how Jay's moved with Rockefeller. We've seen how he's moved with his past peoples. That's like I don't know how anyone was signing to Diddy thinking he was trying to bless people up, but the other person I would think of beyond that, that I'm like, mm, I don't know if I want to sign the Rockefeller outside of I see Kanye West and like J. Cole and another couple of people do type
But see,
well.
that's why Prince
Hmm.
was kind of iffy signing with Jay-Z for title, but then Jay-Z made that whole streaming site supposed to
Hmm.
be freedom for the artist. You keep your own.
Hmm. Your masters and
Sorry,
all that.
yeah. So that's why Prince was into it. But after he signed, that's when Jay-Z was like, or supposedly be like, "Hey, I want your masters on here too."
Hmm. Well, you see, that's why Nicki Minaj won't stop putting her foot on Jay Z's neck. She she tried to make Tory Lane's dad's prophecy about Rock Nation crumbling come true. Yeah, but yeah, this is more reasons why we gotta talk about these things for real because people are getting in these industries, not recognizing the predatory nature, thinking you're gonna be rich and be rich forever off of just being an artist. When like some of these people who
But you
actually
don't
get
make
the money
that.
and make it, yeah, it's not just
Your
touring. It's
label
like
makes more off
yeah.
you. You get 10%. They get 90% because by the time everything. But that's why even Prince was still. He was saying he doesn't understand why people are signing up to these labels when you don't even need them.
Hmm.
You could make your own money off yourself.
Yeah.
So be
Please.
careful what you sign.
Yeah.
Read. Read it, get a lawyer if you don't understand it, and reread after your lawyer. You got
Well,
to
yeah,
make
I was
sure.
gonna say, make sure your lawyer ain't somebody who's also just looking to profit off you too. Like, get a second opinion on that bitch.
Shoot, I will have a whole day group. You won't even know that you were part of my group till afterwards. You think you're my only lawyer? Nope. Make 5 copies, send it to 5 different lawyers, and see what each one says back. Shoot. Mama gonna keep most of her money. But yeah.
So, anybody else have any thoughts for tonight? Yes, yes. I'm sorry, Queen. Queen would love to share some thoughts, but no one can hear her at the moment. Do you have anything you want to promote, Queen?
Okay. So Queen Petty is going to promote. What's the first thing you're gonna promote? Her uh mystical magical coloring book is still out. It's on Amazon. Get it. And then you got the IW Enchanted nail polish. It's coming out this Saturday. So come out or buy it. It's I love it. I even have like one set of her nails here, which I will be putting on
Mm.
when I go to my concert. I told you I had them. So oh, and she has not just one coloring book. She has multiple coloring books. She got multiple um learning things for your kids, and she got a book about her dog and how he's a emotional support animal, right? Emotional support.
Yeah.
So yeah, go to Amazon. It's all on there. Get it, get it, get it. Now,
Yeah. Get your friend like Nina who's gonna support you and know all your shit. Yes. And Nina, what you promoting now?
well, I was gonna let you go. That way, it kind
Oh,
of
okay,
breaks up my
so you can
voice.
close up. Okay, true, makes sense. So, as y'all know, I'm out here with Believe New York, especially if you're in the New York, New Jersey area. And if you need some help, hit up believeny.org, check under their Our Work tab, and send an email at Get Help. If you need help with getting food, getting clothes this winter, with housing, especially as it's about to get colder, hit them up with an email within 24 to 48 hours. They like to respond back, especially the newer people, with an action plan for how they can help assist you with getting the things you need. So if you need that, hit them up
That's
again at
dope.
Believe. Right? That's why I love them.
I
BelieveNY.org.
might have to move to New York.
Eh. Or we just need to make sure that we can spread more places so we can help people believe in a better future for everybody. But
Yeah, that
yeah.
works.
Mm-hmm.
So, make sure you guys go to his Instagram. He will have probably all the links there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Go there. More than likely, Queen will put down the link. Sorry, that's my Dexicom. I got my Bluetooth off right now. But so make sure that you go. You can either look after this video in the chat. We probably will have it there. But definitely look onto his Instagram, his YouTube. So hit that up. And then
Thank
for
you.
me, um, I have these cute little containers
Mm.
that I will be filling up with our samples.
Mm.
So they're clear. All you do is you take it, put it in your warmer. Sorry, put it in your warmer. Then flip it. It will fall out, and you have a sample of a holiday wax. There will
Mm-hmm.
be 12 altogether in here. There'll be different scents. So that is definitely something that I would love. Um, it's you only pay for shipping. I send it to you for free. So that's a great deal, y'all.
Yes.
Like you're getting a pretty decent amount, and you get 12 different scents. So that way you could be like, "Yo, girl, I like Hayride. Give me Hayride." Also, I'm gonna tell y'all right now something that I just got in the mail today. Like
Okay.
not even that long. So I have our set of the month with the warmer of the month. Look at that. That is so cute,
Damn.
isn't it?
I was like, they're
So
early. They're ready for Christmas now.
that's because of no. This is warmer in the month for November. It's getting
Oh,
you
okay.
ready for Christmas.
I was gonna say no turkey, but okay. Mhm.
No, it is. Look, this is October's. That's
Okay.
October's.
Yeah.
It's $50. It's three pumpkins on top of each other warmer.
Mm.
The scent of the month for this month is vanilla chestnut, but it's not $50. It's actually cheaper.
Bless
It's
you.
cheaper this month. You get 10% off.
Mm.
So next month, this scent, which is called Christmas Cookie,
Mm.
and I haven't smelled it yet. So
Girl, not you
okay,
being wanting to get hot.
this smells. It smells like Christmas and cookie,
Mm.
like the piney, like
Like
the
it says.
tree.
Yes.
The Christmas tree, the fresh pine Christmas tree.
Yes.
It smells like that, but also smells like Christmas cookies at the same time.
Okay. I just like how
The-
he says, I was like, Christmas. And so the cookies are like, oh, you mean like it says on the title? Yes.
So it says, "Oh, haha, I'm smart. I'm right." It says, "Okay, so next month, Christmas cookie,
Mhm.
explore bustling kitchen full of baked gingerbread and sparkly orange, surrounded by holiday pine trees."
Hey, okay.
So I was right.
Yes. Girl, you got the
So
nose.
this would be 540.
Mm.
Um, the warmer would be $54 instead of 60.
Okay.
And it comes in like there's if you put different light bulbs in it, it changes different colors. So this is
Mm.
the picture of the red one,
Okay.
and so the one on the I believe it's the right, the regular looking one. That is the regular bulb. If you have a different color bulb, then it'd be that color. So, but that's what he looks like.
Mm.
I just think
That's
that's
lit.
adorable.
Yeah.
What? But oh, I don't have it yet. I haven't bought the.
Oh, they come in?
You got the picture? Oh, okay. So if you look on the screen, which you already are, I have the Christmas, I mean, not the Christmas, our new Princess Collection, Disney Princess Collection. That is
Mm,
gorgeous. It is beautiful. It is a crown on a pillow.
okay.
It's we have new
What?
scents for it.
Mm,
Yes, we have a dad that's actually playing with his daughter, and he loved Disney, as you can tell by his tattoo. He has a princess villain on there, so but
mm,
we got Dream Big Princess and True Love Awaits. And we got both scents and flowers too. You get to decide which flower you want and that and which scent. So definitely purchase them. It will help me and my family, will help me get to World Tour, which I kind of wish Queen will come down to Norfolk and come enjoy it with me. Okay. It's February 22nd.
mm,
But yeah, it's so I really love the flower. The flowers are actually handmade.
mm.
So each one is going to be a little different than the other. It's handmade. So yeah. Oh, and we have a new factory in Thailand that employs the people there, and it's actually very eco-friendly. And it took years for this to happen.
Mhm.
So I'm very proud of my company for doing this. Thank you, Sensi. Um, which I am an independent consultant. Just throwing it out there. And if anybody wants a uh fall winter holiday book, let me know. I will send it to you. There's no cost. There's stickers in it so you can sniff. There's 12 of them. If you find them, you just let me know where you found them and you get a surprise from me. So, and that is all for me. Oh, P.S. If you guys find anything Hello Kitty, you're more than welcome to send it my way.
Why you trying to finesse my Hello Kitty?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Amazing. Thank you, Nina, for being incredible and being, I won't say the biggest fan of Hello Kitty, but one of the. Yes, but thank you guys for joining us tonight. Y'all enjoy your Halloween. Y'all make sure y'all get out there and vote. And we'll be seeing y'all soon, okay? We love you guys.